All right, my tubers, welcome back to another draft here on the streets of Arena, but this is an important draft. This is the Arena Open Day 2 draft. So you'll notice that they've hid all of the player names, so you cannot join with anybody else in collude or whatever. Collusion. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And again, don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your magic card needs. Hopefully you guys enjoy these arena opens. This is straight to YouTube. I'm not even streaming this. We opened a pretty good one, I think. Not a bad card, that Sunfall. What are we losing out on? Berserker's great, Dispersal's great, Eyes, Agent, some other stuff. Clearly we pick one, the Sunfall. Okay, we got options here. We got some good options. I am a huge sucker for Invasion of Zendikar. We have a Streetwise Negotiator, Captive Weird, Transcendent Message is actually pretty darn good. Another Eyes of Gitaxias here as well. I think this is Invasion of Zendikar. I would rather not be green-white, though, if possible. I'd rather take, like, Captive Weird and maybe build a really good Knights deck, but I think Invasion of Zendikar is the best card here. Let's do that. Okay, well... Oh, God, I really dislike green-white, but... this is the route to go, I suppose, and in fact, we're probably going to end up wheeling the Shana, I would think. Smite is passable, but kind of weak removal. Enforcements, Wary, Chomping. Unseal's amazing. Okay. Let's see if we fall down this route. Now this pack's pretty weak, though. Intercessor's okay. I'm not sure it's a card I want to be fourth picking necessarily, but if you look at the rest of the pack, what are we taking here? Like Sculpted Perfection? That's pretty mediocre as well, but yeah, I guess we'd rather just take the Intercessor here, because this pack is just bad anyways. It's not like I'm losing out on a Deadly Derision or something, you know? Seems fine, but not amazing. Okay. Well, the best cards here are green and white, Sigiled Sentinel and Cosmic Hunger. I like the Sigiled Sentinel a lot. It's a great curve Botanical Brawler into Sigiled Sentinel if you can do that. Just debating if the Cosmic Hunger is a better overall card. I think we'd rather take the Sentinel just to stay white for now, because we don't need to be playing the green necessarily. Quende is pretty medium, in my opinion. There's another Intercessor here, which it's not awful to play too, but not really something I'm hoping for. Invasion's good. Wondering if I just want to take the Thornwood Falls here over Intercessor number 2. I think that's probably has the best upside. Yuck. Invasion and Unseal, both fine. Guess we could end up in black-white, where I'd really... you always want at least one Unseal. I mean, these white cards are okay, but... and obviously this is like the safer pick, it's just a white card, but I don't think it's good enough standalone, so Unseal there makes sense to me. Okay, maybe just a Sworn Cavalier? That'll be great if we end up in the blue-white Knight stack. Passing another Thornwood Falls, oh well, no big deal there. Cutting off the white signal, I guess. Most important. Okay, some interesting wheels. Not surprising Rick Smithies came back, but Agent's great, Burgeoning's decent, Chomping Kavu, Jungle Hollow, all pretty good. I mean, I guess the most on theme is the Chomping Kavu, but I don't want to take the Blighted Burgeoning here. And that's going to leave us open to splashing easier and better. Okay, and we got a Chomping Kavu back anyways, so no regrets. I think it's probably worth splashing Unsealed and Acropolis. Card is that good. Especially if you have some nice hits, which we don't have like a true bomb right now, but it's good with land cyclers. I'm sure we'll get something worthwhile. Alright, Smite Wheel, but so did Wary Thespian. And Thespian's just been a really, really good 2-drop. Like I said, Smite's not all that impressive. So, I think taking the 2 makes more sense. Sideboard Archivist. Will I ever sideboard it in? Probably not, but you never know. Okay, not a bad first pack. Pretty decent green-white start here. Opened a Sunfall, which is clearly great. And now a Progenitor Exarch. Okay, 2 good white rares in a row. I'm passing a Preening Champion here. Thallid's decent. Intervention Hunger. I hate passing Preening Champion, but I mean, I don't think that's correct to take it there. Wow, what is this pack? Very, very weak second pick here in pack 2. Honestly, I'm debating just taking Atraxa's Fall for the sideboard. All of the green and white cards here are extreme filler. I mean, there's a Volcanic Spite I could take, but I don't see us moving into red for any reason. Yeah, I'm going to take the strong sideboard card. Wow, that's a bad pick. Okay, back to some better cards here. Tangled Skyline, Grasp, another Cavalier. Best card here being the Halo Forager, but it's not even like Tangled Skylines all that much worse. Drana and Linvala. So you'll notice this is the same common print run as the pack where I took the Atraxa's Fall. Right? It's got the Fall, the Herd Beast, the Rotten Tail. I think the Heel Slasher and the Aeronaut were also in it. 3/4 Flying, Vigilance. I mean, I'll take it here. Because it's better than Tiller of Flesh or other filler cards, but it's not even that exciting. Oh god, this is looking a lot like my previous Arena Open deck. Tribute's insane, it's just triple green. I'm losing out on a Portent Tracker and an Assailant, which sucks, but okay, here we go. Another Sculpted Perfection. Realm Breaker can actually be insane versus some decks, though. Like, I'm not sure I would start it in the main here, but it's an amazing sideboard card, feels like. I lose out on that Perfection and Burgeoning. Yeah, that's fine. Another Taigum. Scroll Shifts is generally okay in these decks. I really don't care for the Tarkir Dune Shaper. But am I going to be playing the completed Huntmaster? Probably not. Alright, Intervention on the Wheel's great. Having access to one of those tricks is important, I think. We'll take the Herd Beast now, although I'm not sure I'm actually going to play it. Vengeant Earth can be a sideboard, bad sideboard card. So I've never neglected some removal spells, specifically Cosmic Hunger and Realmbreaker's Grasp, and we don't actually have all that much besides the Sunfall. That's a little bit problematic. This deck's okay. It needs help, but it's okay. I don't know. Were there better open colors I should have been in? Maybe. I don't like Rotten Tail. It's a lot worse than Ichor Drinker, as far as one drops in this format that do things. Oh, there's the Perfection. Yeah, maybe Black-White was supposed to be the place. But, I mean, I can splash again some amount of black if I want to. We open up a pile on. Okay, green-white cards. Invasion of Belanon, Storm the Seed Core, Bola Slinger, another Chomp. I mean, I'm guessing it's probably worth taking the pile on here. And maybe just going Abzan. It's just so much better than all of the green and white cards I could be taking. Alright, well, we will consider this. This is going to make Tribute to the World Tree kind of unplayable, though, if we end up moving to this. There's another Bola Slinger. There's a Serpent Blade Assailant. Either Blade Agent. Is there a world where I cut the green and run black instead? I mean, I guess there could be. Black-white removal? I kind of like that, taking the agent here. Maybe just making a pivot. Oh. Ah. Yeah, Kami's too good. Alright. Oh. Okay. 3-color, I mean... Passing a second Tangled Skyline here, but Invasion of Telvada is way too good. I need to find a green or a black land cycler. Especially for this. There's a Grasp, that's good. A little bit of removal. Another Invasion of New Capenna being passed. There's a Portent Tracker, that's also good. Oh man, we're gonna be 3-color no fixing. Jungle Hollow and Overgrown Pest. Okay, those are both amazing pickups. I'm guessing we're going to be cutting then a lot of the black except for the very good black cards. Perfection might still be ran. I don't think I'd be splashing Linvala here, but we'll splash Unseal Pile, Invasion, maybe Perfection. The nice thing about the Pest is that it grabs the invasions as well as being a fixer, so I think that's the correct choice. Attentive Skywarden. If we were more solidly black-white, I mean, we might still run that. We'll see. Okay, Chomps on the wheel. So, I don't have no fixing, I just have maybe slightly awkward fixing, I'll say. I have Invasion, Blighted Burgeoning, Kami, and kind of the Overgrown Pest. Let's double check this Perfection, if it has good enough hits. 1, 2... Is this a Phyrexian on the flip? No. 3... 4? Probably not quite good enough. 5? Yeah, probably not right to splash the Sculpted Perfection. Just cut like the Dune Shaper maybe, go like that. I'm still a little bit tempted to get the Realm Breaker in the main, but... I mean... we really don't have many things to do with Lathiel. I will definitely play this Fertilid's Favor. It's fantastic with our Kami, it's fixing as well. It's a world where I will splash Traumatic. Okay. I don't even know if we saw any Gloomfang Maulers or Timberland Ancients, the black and the green land cyclers. The beginning of each end step, if you gain life this turn, distribute up to that many 1/1 counters among any other target creatures. Double checking. Yeah, it's just Skyline and the Lathiel itself. So 4 mana 2/2 lifelink, not ever going to be a consideration here. Skywarden can probably be cut. 2 Phyrexian creatures, and then 1, 2, 3. So 5 total for perfection. Yeah, that's not going to be good enough to splash for. Just debating if I want to try to get this Realm Breaker in still. Maybe play it over like Scroll Shift. Scroll Shift is not bad here at all. It's good with Intercessor, great with Skyline. It can flicker the flipped battles. Good with the Chompings, good with Tribute, good with Pest. Okay with Burgeoning, okay with Sentinel, okay with Grasp. Is Scroll Shift better than Realm Breaker main? Scroll Shift is also just a protection effect. But I guess I have Angelic Intervention already. You know, I guess the nice thing about Realm Breaker is that it's just another win con. So again, fixing, invasion, favor, pest, Kami, burgeoning. Can definitely get away with shaving at least one of the swamps. I almost want to cut both swamps. Or rather, cut 2 of the 3 swamps. Would have been nice to get that jungle hollow. But I took pest over it, right? Which I think was good. Okay, something like this seems reasonable. Let's go. Round 1 here. Arena Open Day 2, Draft 1. Can we get that bread? So remember, you need to win. This is, you play 4 matches, and you need to win at least 3 of them to qualify. That's a pretty easy keeper here for me. Invasion of Zendikar with 2 removal spells. Obviously a little bit plains heavy, but it's fine. Green, black with Gift of Completion. Okay. Well, Sigiled Sentinel was a decent draw. If they just play like a Blighted Burgeoning this turn, we're going to get them really good. Or something that doesn't oppose the 3/3 I played. So we're going to grab a third forest and then one swamp with the invasion. It does oppose it, sadly. I guess I should probably put a stop on... Oh. I was going to say, I probably should put a stop on my upkeep here. Well, that ain't good. Good news for me is that I can actually turn off their Ozolith. Doing a little bit of land drawing. Remember, I did tutor for 2 of them, but we've still drawn, even if you discount the 2 lands that I pulled out from Invasion, 5 spells, 6 land. Inverter Beast, okay. Yeah, so the Ozolith static ability still holds true here. Probably pretty good. Wow, that was really bad. I'm just going to hold the land in case they have an invasion of Eldraine. So Sunfall's somewhere near the bottom. I mean, I need to hold this pile on. I can't just kill a 3. Three or whatever that is. Alright, well, I think killing a 7/7 probably fits the bill. It does make sense for them to pump the 6/6 here, otherwise I can double block with my 3-power creatures. It also makes a lot of sense for them to put it on the 3/3. Yep. Oh, that's right, it gets 2 counters from the Ozolith. Righto. Oh, they scared. Well, I think I better just fire this off. It's gonna help me find some action, hopefully, as well. Yeah, that's not bad. So this looks like a match where Atraxa's Fall comes in. Because unlike the white Sunder the Gateway, Atraxa's Fall does take care of the incubate tokens, but Furthermore, they have the Ozolith. They binned Aluris. Oh, I guess that makes sense. They have nothing to get back with it. So we're kind of hoping that we can trade off our Pest with any of their creatures, because Pest would be our best get with the invasion. Okay, that's going to again put 2 counters. Ugh. I guess I could just chump and get it back. Give me something to do with my invasion of Tolvada. I don't really want to use the Angelic Intervention here. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to chump with my 3/3. And then I'm going to make the Pest a 3/3 when I invasion back the Sentinel. Oh yeah, that also gave my Cavalier first strike for the turn. They might just chump with Converter Beast and get a free Surveil, but... I don't think I'm supposed to give pro green there. Oh! Crap. You know what I didn't think about? And maybe that was the right play. It's slightly risky because they might have a Flourish or something, but... I could have put the Sentinel counter on the Cavalier, then given it pro green, and tried to flip the invasion of Tolvada. Wow, that would have probably been really good. Again, a little bit risky because I don't think we've given them any reason to use a removal spell yet, so it's very, very possible they have removal in their hand. But that would have been a very strong play, and flipping Invasion of Tolvada when the board is stable-ish would have been good. Wow. Okay. I say stable-ish, but it's not really. I think I have to wait on this Angelic Intervention. Oh, well, they didn't play that pre-combat, which I guess is nice. And that'll be game, friends. I don't feel as bad now, because even if I had flipped the Invasion of Tolvada, it doesn't race the Glissa. We drew a few too many lands there. They've got some bombs. This is actually a matchup where bringing in Traumatic Revelation doesn't seem complete garbage. Luris is a great hit. Glissa is obviously amazing. Ugh. And this is activated abilities, right? Yeah, so can't even steal Glissas. I'm not sure what else I could have done that game differently. What's the worst card? Notably, we don't scoop there if the Sunfall is not on the bottom of our library, right? Simply, we saw it with the Overgrown Pest, so we knew we weren't drawing it next turn. Ugh. Almost tempted to cut a land, but I think that's a little greedy. I guess the Realm Breaker doesn't seem amazing versus them. They're not very slow. We can just cut the Realm Breaker. Again, I love it as an alternate win con, and it can actually fix for black. But I don't think we're gonna play it. Okay, this hand's very good if we can find one more land. Do you think we... Oh no, let's pitch the favor. Man, planes off the top and we are rolling. Yeah, planes off the top would be insane. Turn 2 Brawler, turn 3 Burgeoning, grow the Brawler, turn 4 Invasion. So we have 16 mana sources we can draw for that turn 2. Oh man. God, a land next turn is so big. Oh, no, dude. Oh, God. Oh, that's so frustrating. That's make it or break it right there. That's a 4-3 now. All we needed was one land, and this hand was amazing, but at this point, it's going to be very hard to win. I'm going to need to draw immediately land, and then probably Sunfall. Okay, well, you know how many swamps I have in my deck? 2. Now this is over. We take minimum 8, maybe 10 next turn. I mean, ugh, super frustrating. Too little, too late, my friend. So I need to hit a land here. And then I need to draw a, I need to draw my, Sunfall next. Oh, I don't even have double white, because we drew 2 swamps. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Oh, God, our hand was so good. 1 land was all we needed. I mean, opponent's draw was good too, so. It's possible that even if I had hit that 3rd land on time, the Ozolith would still have pushed too far, but... Well, I'm not dead, presumably, because they haven't cast a removal spell. Okay. So I go to 2, and then I have 0 outs. It would be the cherry on top to draw Sunfall next turn. Can I play 3 creatures out this turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. Good beats. Okay, well, that was a very frustrating loss. I need to win 3 in a row. I think the deck's capable. Let's see if the draws line up, because... just bad luck, I think. 17 lands in the deck. We keep a 2-lander on the play. We know there's 1 non-land on the bottom, so... We have 15 lands plus the Alabaster that we can draw. Yeah. I don't even remember what happened Game 1. Game 1, they had some fatties, and the Ozolith was still doing work even though it was turned off. I can't keep this on the draw. Too slow. That's infinitely better, my god. I'm gonna keep the double white. Turn 2 Tracker, turn 3 Invasion of Zendikar. Would be very nice if we can get it online. Just that easy. Yeah, look at this draw. Wish I had had this draw in the previous match. Man, Realm Breaker with Sunfall backup is pretty sick. I'm going to take a little bit of damage these next couple of turns, but I think that's fine. That's a good draw, too. I think I'm going to develop out my mana one more turn, though. And just remove a counter off the Invasion of Zendikar. I would say I'm pretty likely to be firing off the Sunfall this next upcoming turn, especially since we have 2 more removal spells to follow it up. That's annoying. Alright, I guess we discard the Angelic Intervention here. Okay, and yeah, we'll just fire off the Sunfall now. Oops. Great, hit a land. 2, 4, 6, 7. Oh, my mouse button's not working. Uh-oh. That's a good follow-up. We can always... Like, the creature can still attack, but it's better to mill them here. $19 cards left. And 2 4/4s or another 5/5. I guess we just want to make a bunch of creatures that are big. So if I cycle in response, they get a 3/3. I guess we don't want them to have a 3/3. Okay, no attacks. I'm happy with that. Just keep realm breaking. I'm sure they have like a Deadly Derision in their hand, but... Maybe not. Okay. Well, we had a great curve there. So nice to get a win. They look like they have a couple of filler cards, but otherwise another green-black deck. Couple of scary early game plays. Doesn't look like there's a reason to bring in the Atraxas Fall. Actually, a 4/5 looked like it just stopped their entire team. Yeah, 4/5 is really good versus them. That's funny. Might be worth taking out a Chomping Kabu for the Herd Beast. Alright, this is the turnaround. Always sucks losing the first round in these ones. Ugh. Then you need to go 3-0 from here. Oh, man, that second game of the first round hurt. Good beats. Let's have turn 2 Portent Tracker, turn 3 Invasion of Zendikar again. That's a good hand, though. So this would have been a Chomping Kabu, which would have actually been probably a little bit better in this hand, but... Oh, there's the Invasion. Okay, they've got a curve. I think we lead with Cavalier to trade with the Blade Master. The Brawler holds off the Berserker, but that leads their Blade Master still attacking just fine. Oh, I'm okay, actually okay making this trade too. 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop on the play. Knock it off, please. Okay, did find our 4th land. Yeah, see, I could have had Chomping Kabu next turn. Oh, they're gonna take my Invasion. Well, if they attack here, then they clearly have a trick. Or maybe they're just okay with me getting rid of the intervention in my hand. I think I'm okay with this. I'm not sure why they wouldn't attack with the Blade Master too, though. Yeah, let's discard the Alabaster. It's a lot better if we end up drawing our Invasion of Tovlada. Gah, Gargantua on 6 again, so gross. That's pretty good. I don't think we turn off the 4/4. I think we wait until they maybe play something a little bit bigger. 6/5 or something. That doesn't matter. The Blade Masters are actually slightly annoying, but the Brawler is about to get fat here. Anytime we draw any creature is just so good for us. Like, they only have 1 card left in their hand, so... In fact, it might even be right to grasp one of the Blade Masters eventually. Oh, that's a big boy. So we're gonna have to double block that one. But we actually have a pretty good double block if it comes down to that. I'm wondering if we just want to grasp one of their creatures right now. If they rip a removal spell off the top, we lose. Nothing I can do about that. Because I can't turn off the Host Crusher anyways. Yep, I like that attack. By them. Probably still right for them to kill the Brawler here. And if they just double pump, that's probably best case scenario. Single pump. Alright, so they drew another spell. Draw 2 8/8s. Oh my. I just milled 3 lands from my side. It's pretty funny. Well, we can turn off one of the 8/8s with the Grasp, and then the Intercessor hopefully can deal with the one the following turn, since I don't think I'm dead this turn. So eat, chump. Sorry, Brawler. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Go to 2. Do get to draw a card here. It's not bad. Oh, if they brick this turn... Okay. Well, they can only pump twice. Magic is a frustrating game sometimes. Yeah, I mean, that's a very easy win if they don't rip the Dawn that one turn. Good beats. We go to a game 3. Does Atraxas Fall look a little bit more tempting when they have a Glistening Dawn? It does, but they have no other targets. Like, this is usually just going to straight up kill something. So... Also, you're trading Atraxas Fall for half of a Glistening Dawn at that point. The Herd Beast was actually really good there as a 4/5. Alright. Okay, we are 0-1. On to game 3 here of match 2. I need to win every single match to make it to the second draft. Now, it's still worth playing out the rounds, I think. I'll check after the this match is done, but even if I start 0-2, I think it's worth playing the games out because you can get some extra gems, right? But, brutal, 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 brutal. You know what we like to say in times like these? That's magic, baby. For all the times we get mana screwed and our opponent draws probably one of their best cards. I'm sure it happens to me, but we just like to remember the bad times. Alright, we'll be on the play here. Let's get a good hand. No double swamp opener this time, please. Oh god, dude. Okay, well, that is a good 6 at least, but extreme frustration. think we just try to find action, even though intervention's really nice. Oh, they get a 3/3. Alright, we're just gonna play sit back game. Good beats. Now we will smash. I mean, the good news is the Realm Breaker probably wasn't going to be super relevant for a while. And they took their full turn 3 casting fall on it, so... not the worst case scenario, right? Wonder if they're just thinking about casting Glistening Dawn for 4 here. Or waiting a turn because they have... or because I have a 4/4. Converter Beast, okay. Pretty nice draw. I was debating holding the land, but what are you gonna do? Kind of a wasted surveil here. Oh well. I see. They make a 4/4. They're missing... so they have 5 spells in their hand. This is either really good that they're missing lands or really bad. I think for now it's probably really good they're missing lands. They can't do much right now, but it's really bad because if they do start finding lands, they stabilize pretty easily. I just need to draw like one more piece of action here. Like if we rip Realmbreaker's Grasp off the top or something, you know? Well... presumably they have another removal spell. But I have to do this. Oh, sure. Okay. That's basically having another removal spell, of course. Pest holding up a black. Two rats. I guess I should have played out my land. It's really risky for them to attack with... okay, so if I draw removal for the Moloch, we win. If they attack like that, that is. God, 4 more spells in their hand. Okay, come on. Realmbreaker's Grasp for the Moloch, and give me the win, please. Actually, yeah. It's pretty good. We return a permanent card. We can get the Realmbreaker's Grasp back if we want to. I don't think that's actually good enough, though, is it? We probably just want to grab Wary Thespian as another lethal threat, plus something that lets me find another piece of action. I could also attack with the Chomping Kavu and then get the Chomping Kavu back. That trades with Moloch. They would double block if I do that. That makes all of their removal so much better, though, if I trade both my creatures and then just get back the one Chomp. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait and just get back Wary Thespian. Now, they do know I have a Sunfall in my deck. You know what they can't cast? Phyrexian Gargantua. Kite Sail? Well, now I wish I had brought in that Atraxas Fall. Wonder if they sideboarded that in versus us. Hmm. That's good. Can't complain about that draw step. I guess if their best play last turn was Kite Sail plus 2/2, we're probably pretty happy about that. They might have forgotten I have Reach now. I think they probably forgot, because that was a pretty good trade for us. Yeah, we saw that in game 1, I think. That was a really greedy attack by them with the Moloch, because that made it so there were only 2 creatures that could block my Kavu. I mean, I guess with the Kite Sail they can equip to others, but I play the Bonded Herd Beast out here because it can threaten Menace. So they might play a little bit more defensively. 3/3 Reach. Okay, I mean, I guess their hand, yeah. I was scared of all the cards because they had so many cards left in their hand, but it was all filler. God, they almost left themselves dead on board here if I draw a land for Herd Beast plus Menace and Animate. The Beast does turn into a Reach creature on the flip side, so that will be worthwhile. Oh wait, now I can already flip both, can't I? See, the only other Phyrexian they have is the Incubate token. So let's see, if I animate, flip, attack with all, their one good block would be 4/4 on 3/1. The Processor would block the Kavu. They would get a 4-power Incubate token. Could they kill me on the backswing? How does Herd Beast get blocked? Herd Beast would get double blocked by Historian and Pest, would be my guess. So trade, eat, double block, chump. Animate, attack, jump. So maybe I would attack with everything but Wary Thespian. Trade, double block. It's not bad. I think we can wait though. It's not quite good enough. But we know they have, what, one more spell left in hand? Now, I do have 2 5 toughness reach creatures now, so at least the kite sail is a lot less. God damn it! Oh, and that might have been our last window of hope. That's so frustrating. At this point, it's going to have to be Sunfall or bust. What if I chump, take 12? Is there something I could draw? No, they have 3 3-power creatures for the chomping Kavu. I mean, the quote-unquote easy blocks are double here, trade here. But then I don't get the surveil value. Now we don't have any more reach creatures. Yeah, it's basically Sunfall. It's pretty good. I'd like to say I had fun here, but these games were pretty miserable. Oh, that sucks so bad. Man. That's magic, baby. Both times, seems like they drew their glistening for the win. I'm sure there was something I could have done better. Maybe I'm supposed to leave the Angelic Intervention on top that one turn. I don't think that's correct. I don't think getting Realm Breaker back with the Invasion of Telvada was doing us any favors, not at that point in the game. We drew Skyline, which was good for a turn. Man, we had that window too. At one turn they attacked, they left back only one creature that could block the chomp. I guess I didn't have that many outs, though, to hit it. Oh, alright, well I can still get some gems, so we'll play out the last 2 games, but cannot make day 2, or draft number 2 anymore. That hurts. This hand's great. Sucks to know we're just playing for pity points now, but is what it is. We definitely leave that on top now, given our hands. This is a pretty amazing Kami of Whispered Hope's hand. One, 3 double strike in green-white. Probably happy to see that, although I guess they're going to have ways to pump it up. Lathiel, okay. Alright. Let's see. If they don't trade with Lathiel, then I get to flip my invasion. Yeah, this draw's great. No bomb or anything in my hand, but just good, solid, cheap curve. All right, very good. Now, we could still get wrecked. If they just have some one big bomb, that's really bad. They get to fight my 2/2 and then put 3 counters on something. Or spread out, yeah. Alright. Let's make our moves. Between intervention and favor, we can kill the Billy Rider here. We can cast both thanks to Skyline. Oh, you know what? This is actually kind of bad. Because now their Lathiel gets to attack for 3 lifelink and put 3 more counters on something. Yeah, maybe this was a little bit too aggressive. I guess I'm supposed to just attack with the Skyclave. And that way, oh, well, I guess it didn't matter. Yeah, I'm gonna get punished here for that aggressive play. That's actually a really hot draw. Alright, well, we'll sit back. If I just sit back the previous turn and don't get uber aggro, we're probably doing fine. We're not doing terrible right now, but I went a little bit too aggro. Like, we would have had the intervention open for their intercessor, or at least their first one. Well, okay. This is where Sunfall becomes very good. I guess I just let that flip for now. Alright. Sunfall me. What do we know? They've got some good ones. Make the Thespian a 4 power so it can trade with any of the smaller ones, although Primordial Plasm's gonna start going a little bit ham here. On the bright side, I am far less concerned about losing, since I can't make the second draft anyway, so... Wow, that super aggressive line I took wasn't the optimal play. It's like... Not that it makes it better to play worse, but... Now it doesn't matter. We're playing for at most 2,500 gems. Classic. Sure. Alright, once again, I'm just gonna make the... Oh. No, I have to make the obvious blocks here. Getting back the Invasion of Zendikar doesn't even do anything. I need to trade with the Plasm. And if they have a trick, they get me. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Okay. Any Sunfalls? Hello? Alright, we've got a turn. Maybe. We do not have a turn anymore. Okay, Sunfall off the top one time. They have a Heliod. They have a Sunfall too! Well, we can get some more information before we die. Timberland, Moag. Oh, they have a pretty good deck. They have a lot of ways to pump their Lathiel, it looks like. That game was pretty winnable, again, if I don't get aggro. So, good beats on me. Lots of 3-power creatures. But our Chomping Kabus are good versus those, so no big deal. Oh, Doomscar Warrior, Sunfall. Some scary cards in their deck. Trying to think if there was anything I could have done in the first 2 matches to really swing things. I don't think there was anything we could have done in the first game of the first match. Second game of the first match, again, just sucks. The games we lost, I don't think there was much we could have done. Like, they just simply drew their Glistening Dawn in what seemed like a top deck battle. This tribute to the World Tree. Gonna be pretty awkward. I will say, though, the Alabaster Host Intercessors in their deck are maybe a little bit awkward since they have the Sunfall. Forest Swamp by Snapkeep. Plains literally the worst, and we only have a little bit more in our deck. Oh, I kind of like that. Oh, I guess they're going to plan on flipping it. And I have nothing to punish there. This is going to need to be another Sunfall game. Of which I need to draw land into Sunfall. Alright, that probably cuts off our outs. GG's. I've never seen this card do anything, but I guess it helps when your opponent, who is me, is not currently doing anything. Make 2 3/3s and just die. Okay, well, we are now 0-3 with a deck that I think is decent. Been some really unfortunate draws. I am now playing for a couple more pity points. Wow. This is the worst I've ever done in an Arena Open. By far. And I always say this on stream, you should never feel bad about doing these, doing poorly in these, especially on day one. Because Sealed is such a volatile format, especially with how good cards are these days. But it doesn't make it sting any less. I mean, I know we're not playing for super high, crazy... Well, these are the, basically the highest stakes you can play on Arena, but it's not like a Pro Tour or something. Just sucks when it feels like it doesn't line up. Okay. We've got a hand of powerful cards. I have at least 3 mana. One more land naturally drawn we can favor into these. Alright. Let's win one match. Pity party match, please. I guess this is justice for me hunting away the money match in the previous Open. Not even a removal spell or a counter there. That's the first card they have? Tommy, where were you last turn? Okay. Wow, we have a lot of good options here. I think I'm going to just be aggressive and go like this. Because if we can flip the Invasion of Tolvada, it's so hard to lose. Pass. I'm gonna send both of these at the Invasion of Tolvada. Assuming they're gonna like bounce my Intercessor. Oh, well, Stoke even works better for us. Good. Okay. Can Can we win one pity match? We saw very little from the opponent. Stoke, Javelineer, and a invasion of Kamigawa, so just run it back. I mean, I've cashed like 5 or 6 arena opens, one for 2,000 even, but I haven't done it on specific to YouTube recording. 3 of them have been on stream. I cashed Kamigawa for 2K with a sweet red black Rakdos triple Oni Anvil deck. But man, I want to do well for you guys. I want to do well for the tubers. I do vividly recall punting a $2,000 match away. We had locked up $1,000 on stream, and punted away the $2,000 match. That was during Strixhaven. One day, tubers. One day, tubers, I won't let you down. Today is not that day. That's an easy keep. On the draw, 2-lander with the Wary Thespian for a Surveil. Any planes in the chat? Turn to Invasion of Kaladesh. Sure. Hey, you got the planes. I guess I'm still gonna lead on Wary. Yeah, that's good enough. Harried Artisan. They can just flip that next turn if they want to. I guess we want to incentivize them flipping it then. Next turn I can go Burgeoning plus Grasp, or I can just go for Favor. I don't think it really matters if they flip their Invasion of Kaldheim, or whatever, Kaladesh. I'd be very surprised if they attacked the 1/1. Given I have a Wary Thespian, yeah. This is just 1 to crew, so it's going to be a 2/4 technically. Oh, wow. Wow. God, we drew these in the wrong order. Wait, no we didn't. That doesn't matter. Ah, I have to go for this. It's just too strong. Because both Burgeoning and Favor love to see the Brawler with the Kami. Realmbreaker looking pretty bad this game, but that's fine. No, no, don't kill the Kami. No! He was so young and beautiful. Okay, well. There goes that plan then. Level up our Brawler. Yeah, this Realmbreaker is pretty bad here. But I still think we want to get it out instead of... I mean, I think that turn using Grasp for animating your token's fine, but... That's not good. That, in fact, is quite bad. Cards a meeting of minds. Ah. Now they do have to attack with a few creatures here if they want to flip the invasion on the bright side. But that invasion probably ends up killing us. Okay. So we can actually buff up our Thespian here, because then the Brawler grows from that. Nice. Alright, that was good for us. Yeah, as weird as it might look, I think turning off the Mage Ring is correct. They can try starting to race in the air, but now if they have like a Deadly Derision or whatever, we still at least preserve one of our relevant creatures. I mean, that's another small annoyance, but that's not too bad. Well, if we go to a game 3, we will bring in Atraxas Fall. They have a bunch of artifacts and battles and whatnot. Well, they are going face with the Furnace. I guess they are flipping a 2-3. Sure. That's pretty damn good. Okay. That was pretty damn good. Man, Tangled Skyline is so nice. Huh. What does that mean if they're flashing out Cryptomancer? Either they're trying to dump out their hand for some reason, or they have like a transcendent message. Don't you attack? Okay, they know. They know better than to attack with the flyer. Wow, that is a lot of reach creatures. I have 8 mana. Could do it for 3. I think we're gonna wait a turn or two. Okay, this is pretty good. Let's clear off the ground a little bit. Get a Surveil. Let's just pass. Holding up Animate our 5/5 reach plus Realm Breaker activation. It might even be worth Invasion of Tolvada on our Kami because of our Progenitor Exarch in hand. I will take 5 here. Alright, let's get back our Kami now, I guess. We just have too much value. Well, at least we get to do something cool in our, hopefully, final game of this Arena Open draft. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 mana. Well, I don't want them drawing extra cards, so we're actually going to block the 2 instead of the 4 here. I'm actually going to block the Gremlin like this and just chump the Charger in case they have, like, Invasion of Karsus. I don't know what just happened. That should be more than enough. Oh, 3, 6, 7. I mean, we just attack, right? Okay. 15/15 Botanical Brawler. Trample, by the way. Alright, well, at least we did a cool thing in our final game. How about that? Pity Gems acquired, my friends. Pity Gems acquired. I'm still really, really sad, man. Gosh. In this, this is the newer structure, by the way, where you do 2 drafts. It used to be where you did 1 draft and you had to play like 8 games with it, but I've only bricked making the second draft twice now, so kind of hurts. I think our deck was good. We first picked the Sunfall. We were kind of in green, but also black at the same time, although I didn't really take that many good black cards since the Drana Linvala Sculpted Perfections were late anyways. Just some brutal draws. There were quite a few mulligans after having a 1-lander in the opening hand. There was that unfortunate keep a 2-lander, don't draw 3rd. There was that match where our opponent had Glistening Dawn both times after, you know, the games were stabilized or we were winning. But that's Magic, baby. Fun deck. Thought I drafted well enough. Deck had some good cards. Invasion, Sunfall, Pylon. Every time I've drafted Tribute, it's been sad. The mana requirement... In fact, I think I often end up playing more than 2 colors when I have Tribute, so this card is definitely a card that you don't want to have when you're running this many colors, but we did have good fixing for it. We had the Exarch, which is always great. So be it. You can't win them all. I guess it's better to lose like that instead of punting away my money match. No, this is worse. I would rather punt the money match away. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you back tomorrow. Bye-bye.